easy data points, that's an absolute no-brainer. While starting online business makes total sense, okay? Now, people are like, okay, what do you guys do? Like, in a nutshell, could you just break it down really quickly for me? Yes, I'm going to break it down very quickly in a nutshell for you, show what it looks like, and then I'm going to get in depth, break it down exactly how the system works so well for you in this community. Watch. So what do? We find the best products, the best services online, okay? These products and services, it's called affiliate marketing, right, or direct sales. What that means is a company has a product or service, and if we drive traffic and promote their product or service, they'll fulfill the product, they'll fulfill the service, they'll ship the products, and they'll send us a commission. Easy enough, right? Makes sense? So we look for type of offers that pay us high commissions, right? Like I love getting $300 to $4,000 checks. That's a pretty good, that's what we're looking for, right? As well as looking for something that has passive residual income, meaning you can still be earning money while you're out traveling, living the life that you want from the business that you built. As well as we look for something that has leverage sales, meaning we can leverage the sales of a team effort, guys. It's so amazing. So then what we do is we teach a community of people how to drive traffic to offers, right? We build high converting sales funnels. And I'm going to break all this down step by step, what each piece means here in a minute. Okay, they do selling and telling about your product or service. And then what we do is our clients all become these silent affiliates at the end of that system, and that's how people get paid money, right? So let's break this down really quick. How you can do this and how you can build a very powerful online business, right? Now check this out. So a lot of people ask me literally all the time each week because they just see me traveling my Facebook fan page. I'm always, or page, you just see them traveling, right? They're always like, what are you doing? How did you get here? Well, here's how you get here, right? First of all, myself, Jane, Julian, Cardamom, and the rest of the other leaders in this community, we had a big uphill struggle that we're going to show you how you don't have to do the same because of the system we have. But this is what it really takes to actually build an online business. First of all, you got to know this. You're going to learn how to run your business and build this business one of two ways. You might want to write this down. You're going to either learn from by mistakes, trying and failing over and over again, or you're going to learn from mentorship, right? You're going to learn from a person who's actually already gone through all of those mistakes, who's failed more times than you even want to possibly fail, and then you just modeled exactly their behavior. What products and services are using or they're selling and promoting, what systems are using to promote and sell, and you just duplicate exactly what they're doing. So you need to find a great mentor to teach you that information instead of doing what I did for 10 and a half years and just flop around the internet looking on every little button and clicking on every widget to try to build a business, right? So that's what myself, Jane, Julian, and the rest of the leaders did in this community. Spent tens of thousands of dollars traveling around the country seeking out the best mentorship in the industry, getting in these private masterminds, learning from the best. So you want to learn how to do this, learn from a mentor. Okay, now it takes time and a lot of capital to find those mentors to do it, but that's exactly what you want to do. Now, here's the trick. Once you get that information, you now need to build a funnel, a system that can actually use that information to generate income. So here's what these funnels and systems look like. So in order to run your business, you're going to need something called an autoresponder. Okay, now an autoresponder, first of all, I'm going to bring the word autoresponder back into the conversation in a little bit, and it's tied to the magic money formula. Wait till you see that part, because it's going to pull back the wizard curtain. You're going to see what's going on every day in the marketing. It's so cool. But so you're going to need an autoresponder, right? Now that is basically all of you got an email from us today. Well, you were sent those from an autoresponder, like AWeber. There's lots of companies out there. Now, what we can do is that's going to still cost you anywhere between $348 to over $1,800 a year to manage, depending on how big your list is, right? But you need an autoresponder in place. The next piece of the puzzle is called a capture page, right? Now, a capture page is a little of the selling and telling for you. I'll break that down in a moment. But you need this piece in the puzzle so people can enter their email address into your system. Now, that's going to cost you about $588 plus a year. The next thing you must first of all need to know how to do is be a great presenter, right? You need to be able to do like webinars like you're seeing right now. You need to be able to do ads, video ads, and they explain your product, your service to people, okay? And then you're going to need a system like Webinar Jam in order to actually promote and do live webinars and hold chats, okay? Another $397 plus a year. Now, guys, the other thing you must have is it's imperative, right? Because you got the best product, the best service, but if you don't know how to market it, then nobody sees it, right? So you're going to need a Facebook ads education. Guys, if you you pay attention to industry news, they say Facebook will be, for the next 4 to 5 years, the most dynamic platform to be marketing on because It's laser focused targeting and marketing. Now, guys, I myself and the rest of leadership, that was over $1,000 investment to get that education. You're going to need that, okay? Next, you need another tool called ClickMagick. And guys, that tracks all your links from Facebook, Google, YouTube, etc., back to your capture pages. I'll explain all that here in a minute. Now, guys, that's going to be a little over $2,100+ a year just for those 4 tools after you found the mentor, after you traveled around the country to get that mentorship and information. Now, that's exactly what it takes to get to where we're at, the type of income that we're making tens of thousands of dollars a month. Okay? That's what it is right there. Now, I love doing it. Let's pause for just a second, because in just a moment, I'm going to start blowing your socks off. And I'm going to blow your socks off the rest of the webinar, so you might want to have multiple pairs of socks on in case your feet get chilly. Now, guys, because in just a moment, I'm going to show you exactly how to cut your learning curve by 90%, my friend, 90%. And I'm also going to introduce you to a system that is going to, again, blow your socks off. And at this moment, I actually want to pause you for just a moment. I want to pull out the co-founder of Global Affiliate Zone, Matthew Jang here. And I want you to get his perspective, guys, because Jang's been through all this. Jang's been through this entire process, and he knows exactly what it takes to actually build an online business. Now, his perspective is so valuable, and I want to pull him out here. Jang, are you there, boss?
Hey, I'm here, dude. I had a little bit of connection problems. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you sound good, brother.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. So, yeah, I mean, as you guys can see there, for a brand new person that's coming in, it can be very overwhelming when there's so many different pieces to this puzzle. When there's so many different pieces to this puzzle, and they have to buy all these different products and services. Not only do they have to buy them all, they have to figure out how to get them all to work. And so when I first got started in the space, that's what I had to do. That's what Carlson had to do, and that's what some of the other leaders had to do as well. And I mean, it took me 2 years just to start creating any amount of success. And what I found really quickly is that brand new people were not willing to go through that much time, effort, energy, and that much of an investment to be able to go out and create that success. Most people actually dropped off well before that 2-year mark, so they didn't even get to the point of learning how to put everything in that together. So out of necessity, through going through that, we were thinking like, wow, we have to figure out something for the brand new person. Something so that if someone comes in, regardless of their situation, regardless of if they have zero experience whatsoever, they can come in, get plugged in, and have something that allows them to kind of level the playing field. So what we ended up doing is we're like, well, we could pretty much, now that we figured out how to get everything going, and now we know how an income online, how it goes, and how to put all these pieces to the puzzle together, why don't we create a system that automates 90% of this process, so a brand new person doesn't have to go through and buy all these different products and services and put them all together and spend years and countless hours of time looking and trying to figure out how to put them all together and get them working. Instead, they come in and just focus on 10%. Well, 90% of the work is already done and automated with the system that's done 7 figures in sales already. And so out of necessity, we ended up creating that, which over the last 2 years we've kind of perfected, and you guys are going to get to really see here as you guys pay very close attention and watch to the end of this webinar. But that's essentially why we did this and why we put this all together, was because the brand new people, there's never been anything in the industry done before for the brand new person, and it was very easy for those people to get overwhelmed when they had to do everything on their own. So out of necessity, we created this system to automate 90% of the process so that a brand new person with zero experience whatsoever can come in, plug in, and as long as they're coachable and trainable, can just follow along with what we've laid out and be able to earn a full-time income online, which you guys are going to see a lot of success stories today of brand new people who just not too long ago were in the exact same position that you're in right now. And they were on the other end of this webinar watching, and now they're at the ability where they've either quit their job or they're earning multiple 5 figures a month, and it was literally only the time, effort, and energy that they put in that was the only difference between where they are now and where you are right now. And so out of necessity, that's why we went and created this, so that we have the perfect, the easiest, simplest solution for the brand new person. So if you guys are here right now and you guys have zero technical experience, you've never been in the internet marketing space, that is exactly why we created this for you guys. Carlson, you there, boss?
Yeah, buddy. You hear me?
Yeah, dude.
Awesome. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate it. I can't wait to just break it down for him. All right, guys. So I'm going to go into the system. Here's what's cool, guys. Like Jang is saying, it needed a necessity. We needed to fill a hole because most people couldn't do what we were telling them how to do, right? So this was created out of a necessity, guys. And what took Chang 2 years before he made his first income. It took me 12.5 years to make my first commission. Now guys are doing this in a month, in weeks, guys, and compressed time because we figured out how to automate this process for you guys. So I'm going to start sharing my screen, and woo! You guys are about to get really excited if you're not already freaking pumped. All right, so I'm going to share this, boom. So let's get back into this. Let's talk about exactly how to cut your learning curve by 90%, okay? So here it is, guys, the components of a successful online business, okay? Now first, here's how you make money online. You need to have a product or a service actually sell the market space, right? Need that in place. Now don't worry, like I said earlier, we'll show you or just hand you high converting offers to show you how that works, right? The next thing is what's called a secure shopping cart, okay? That's obvious, right? So you need a secure way to exchange finances for your goods or services, okay? The next piece of the puzzle you must have in place is called a high converting sales funnel. Now the job of a high converting sales funnel is to do the selling and the telling about your product or your service for you. Okay? Now, you could be off at Disneyland with your family, you could be on the beach, you could be off doing whatever you want with your lifestyle, and the selling and telling is being done for you. Now, guys, that could happen in a lot of different ways. It could happen in people getting emails, being taken to sales pages, actually seeing videos, or maybe attending a live webinar, right? Where the selling and telling about a product service is being done for you, right? Now, you want a high converting sales funnel means you have a six-figure marketer optimize everything, right? So you must have that in place. Now, the next thing you must have is what we call traffic, right? Now, hey, Eric, we teach our community to do at a high level, guys. Now, what traffic is online is just like eyeballs, right? Getting people to go into your funnel. So what you do is you drive loads of traffic into your funnel. Now, what happens is these people are moving through your sales funnel. Some of them are going to like, love, and trust your product or service, and they're going to click the Buy Now button because it makes total sense, and that's how you're going to get paid that money right there. Okay, that's what a sales funnel looks like. Now, I'm going to break it down very, very deep here in just a second. Now, check this out. This is what's really exciting, okay, because not only is the Global Affiliate Zone already created ridiculous results for people. You're going to see that here in just a moment. I mean, the stories are just tremendous. But guess what? The system was also well thought out and designed to take advantage of something very, very, very big right now. And what is that? Well, if you want to get rich, you want to get wealthy, then the way to do that is you're going to, okay, you're going to want to follow what the wealthy and the rich do, right? What do? They take their money, time, and energy, and they put it in front of the major trend, right? We've seen it over all the ages, right? Agricultural age, industrial age, information age, and conceptual age, right? The age that we're living in now. Guys, we're about to enter in one of the most abundant times in human history. Abundant times. I mean, it is amazing. But guess what? You have to make a decision. You either get to go with an old rule, the old way of doing things, okay, which is dying, okay, that's going away, or you can get on board and do what's happening next and follow the major trends. That's how you get rich. That's how you get wealthy, right? Now, check this out. This is what the Global Affiliate Zone is so perfectly designed to do. Now, what you're seeing here in these blue bar graphs is all numbers in the U.S. $1 billion, and what those are retail online forecasts, okay, for spending. So how many people are buying stuff online? Look at that. 2012, there's $231 billion in online shopping and spending, right? Look at this year, 2016, it's up to $345 billion, right? So it's just a few short years, it's over a $100 billion jump. Next year goes to 370, and guess what? By 2020, that goes to over $500 billion on spending, right? Okay, that's a major trend. Would you agree? Now, what's that major trend? Well, it's obvious, right? Online shopping, guys. More and more people are turning to the internet to buy their products and services online. It's just exactly where the future is actually at, and we're just going to continue to go more and more. Now, check this out. This might get you very excited.